How the hell does this even happen? Out of all things that would get damaged from this shitty mic stand, my microphone didn't even get a scratch. You would think that one would have suffered the most from the last video. Oh, hi, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure this thing doesn't fall down again. Alright, and that should do it. Hi guys! Did you know that Matthew used to have 3 rap battles back in 2012? I'm certain a lot of you haven't, because the battles have been deleted from his channel a long time ago, and there has been no traces of it on YouTube or the Fanmade ERB Wikipedias. The only ones that have it are, of course, Matthew himself. 2 of them unfortunately were lost from his computer, at least to my knowledge, and only 1 battle of his survived and actually used it for one of his April Fool's videos. Hal Jordan versus Finn the Human. Nope, it's not Green Lantern versus Adventure Time. He actually thought it would be neat to refer to their real names instead. And by neat, I mean stupid. Aside that, this is probably the most nonsensical connection I have ever heard. I cannot think of exactly what these 2 have in common other than being heroes, which is not close to being enough to warrant a battle with these 2. You gotta love the thumbnail too. Now, there is no surviving pictures of the original image back when this video was still up on YouTube, but thanks to my photographic memory, I'll recreate it for you. It shows off this red background with some shadows appearing around the corners, with Finn so big that he is taking up half the shot, and Hal is just upside down on the ceiling looking at Finn and is tinier compared to him. Thank God he doesn't do thumbnails like that anymore in recent years, right? Right? Okay, let's just get into this battle. Now, I must let you know that both the intro and outro have been cut out from this version of the video I have downloaded. So when it starts, it goes right into the lyrics, and when the battle ends, it stops the video right away. But I feel like the intro from the original cut was special to talk about, so, like the thumbnail, I'm gonna recreate it as accurate as possible. Shut up! Back in the day, Matthew and pretty much every other kid YouTubers in 2012 were obsessed with copying the Smosh intro, with the lines being relevant to the subject of the video and the shut up catchphrase. He also did the same thing with his If Video Games Were Real videos, which have also been deleted from his channel, one of which had a thumbnail of him without his shirt on next to a Mario plush doll, I assume. Photographic memories can be a blessing and a curse. Also, he didn't have an original series name, so he just took the Epic Rap Battles of History logo and plastered it onto the video, which is still happening to this day apparently. Alright, now let's really get into this battle. Epic Rap Battles of History! Hal Jordan versus Finn the Human! Begin!
Look what we have here, a 13-year-old boy!
Oh my god! And in case you're wondering, yes, that is Matthew. And yes, that is his dining room. The guy couldn't even stand behind a colored wall to have there be some sort of keying, so he just said fuck it and filmed it in his kitchen and living room. And I'm pretty sure he filmed all of this with his laptop's built-in webcam. Look how choppy the frame rate is. Look how fuzzy everything is. There are times where you can even see him looking at his laptop to make sure he was still recording and filming in center of his webcam. Either that or he is looking at the lyrics on his WordPad. And there are no cutaways of him in different positions or having different camera angles. It's this one close-up shot for both Hal and Finn for the entire video. And what is going on with his body acting? He's doing nothing else but slamming his hands down aggressively like he is the goddamn Hulk. Like, what the fuck is he doing here? He looks like he's playing with a bunch of invisible drums, and this is, again, for both Hal and Finn's body acting. It's never different. And I don't even know why he went with this in the first place. It's either his arm fell asleep in the middle of recording and he is trying his damnedest to get it to wake back up again, or he's actually trying to imitate the drum hits that are playing in the instrumental. Oh shit, I forgot about his costume. Okay, I guess the costume itself is okay, but it's not all that amazing. And where's his face mask? Not having the lantern ring itself is bad enough, but to not have the mask either is another thing.
Look what we have here, a 13-year-old boy.
13? Here he looks 9. In fact, both of you look 9 years old. Probably because you're played by the same person. Funny, because Matthew was like, what, 11 when he made this? Even in real life, aging can be totally inconsistent.
Look what we have here, a 13-year-old boy.
And yes, this is how the audio sounds throughout the whole thing. And I am also certain he recorded his audio on the webcam as well.
You think you can be me? You cannot even enjoy.
Ass! Can't enjoy what? Peace? Friendship? Rapping? Jacking off? What exactly were you trying to say other than making a shitty excuse to find whatever rhymed with boy?
I'm top guy who can steal anybody's woman.
Yeah, if there was anybody in the world that would get all of the women he can find that are in relationships with other men, it's this tiny douche.
So I'm gonna steal the princess. Excuse me, come again.
This line, like, I just can't, like, did Hal manage to confuse himself with his own lyrics? Like, you go and say you are going to steal Finn's princess, and then you're surprised by the fact that you even said that. It's like an old man trying to brag about his sex life but has a bad case of Alzheimer's, so he forgets he even did those things. Right, yes, I have dated multiple women in my 20s and I made all of them my wives. Not only that though, but they were all bisexual, and that made them wives with each other as well. It was like a big orgy with French kissers, finger blasters, and scrumptious old man cock. Wait, what the fuck?!
I'm the Green Lantern dork.
Imagine if that was how Green Lantern presented himself in the comics. Ah, the green light. What does that mean? Did you miss me, Red Megamind? Oh my god, it's Ryan Reynolds! I'm not Ryan. And I am not Hal Jordan either. I'm the Green Lantern, dork!
I'm the Green Lantern dork. You can't even afford.
Wait, was that line supposed to be eat with a fork? Cause I can imagine how painful that must be if Finn were to eat an entire metal fork.
I'm gonna cook your pug so I can make pork.
That's pigs that make pork, dumbass, not dogs. And you explicitly said that he was a pug, so I don't know how you were able to miss that mistake.
You wanna get a girl?
Well, I thought he already did until you took the princess away, you STD spreading little shit.
You wanna get a girl? Join eHarmony.
Push, man, push! My Starbucks vagina. It's a meme!
All you can do is join Sinestro's army.
Oh shit, that's my mom. I gotta stop recording.
What time is it? Adventure time.
Jesus. I thought his Jane costume made him look more like a Muslim woman, but here he looks like a nun dressed in blue and doesn't have that black hood over the white part of his head. Or should I say, that pillowcase he is wearing over his head.
If you took the ring, you're gonna get a bad crime.
Jesus, if you take a ring, you're gonna be exposed to a multiple amount of crime? Marriage has turned violent in recent years. But to talk realistically, no, he didn't get a bad crime, he committed one, you dingus.
This is just a joke.
Whoa, Hal has not taken that comment very well, Finn. You might wanna hide right now. Yeah, what's up, motherfucker? You wanna talk shit about my ring again, you virgin? I'll bust your ass into the concrete, bitch!
This is just a joke, so you make me laugh.
Okay, it's either he is talking about his own line being a joke, He is talking about Green Lantern, or he is talking about this battle. I can believe all three of them.
I have a dog that can turn into an axe so I can cut you in half.
Christ, when did Adventure Time turn into Season 5 of Samurai Jack?
I'm just kidding, I just want to be your friend.
I just want be a friend. School has failed, Matthew.
But if you don't accept, this is gonna be the end.
Okay, calm down, babyface. If he doesn't want to be your friend, that's his decision. You don't need to put a gun up to his head and force him to be your friend. You dig?
Of the Green Lantern, I'm just saying, but seriously, I'm gonna turn into Victory into Slide.
When did Finn get so violent? If you don't accept his friendship, he'll cut your body in half with his axe-shaped dog. Don't fuck with Finn the human.
The ring, it chose you. Use its power to defend our universe.
Okay, what the hell's going on? Who's talking to him? And where's that audio from? Was Hal so upset with that last line that he has to have someone motivate him to winning the rap battle against Finn? I guess I now know why people do not like the Green Lantern. It's because he's a freaking pussy.
What are you talking about?
Ow! Ow! My ears! I had to raise up the volume to hear whatever that guy was saying, and now I have gone deaf. Thanks, Matthew.
What are you talking about, young Carl Ferguson?
I have searched high and low trying to figure out who Carl Ferguson is, and I have found nothing other than a doctor that has a different last name. Apparently he is a Super Smash character, but if he is so unknown that there are no pictures of him or an existing Wikipedia page of his character, what makes you think people are going to get the reference?
Every time you do now.
You know what I think of every time he flaps his arms all around the place?
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Every time you do math, it's always negative.
I'm not even gonna try to make sense out of that.
The brightest day and brightest night, no evil escape your sight.
Wait, is he actually going to say the whole catchphrase?
Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, freelancer's light.
Well, that's one way to get out of actually writing some lyrics for your goddamn battle. I also like the fact that he had to spice up the audio together to make it sound like he is saying the whole thing in one take, when in reality, he had to stop on each word to catch his breath and then repeat that process for about 4 times. And of course it all sounds like shit, and you can definitely notice what parts he had to splice.
The brightest day and brightest night, no evil escape your sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, freelancer's light.
I'm so lazy that I use other references to build up my lines.
You think you get 2 girls when it's 18, when it's 1,000?
How does that add up with him dating 2 women? Wait. You said Bubblegum was 18. And Marceline is 1,000. And your first line about Finn's age... Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no, you sick fucks. Oh.
You need to get our girl whose age is 13 or less in English.
Exactly. I mean, minus the or less part, because that just sounds worse. But why does it have to be a woman in England specifically? Because princess only exists in England or some shit like that?
Wait, you want a girl who's exactly like you?
Exactly.
Okay, I'll get a girl for you named Fiona, dude.
Okay, is this a rap battle or a best friend trying to hook his friend up with a woman?
I see you have a game console called the Pimo.
Yeah, he does. What's the payoff here?
Why don't you take the hat off, you stupid freaking emo?
Oh, what a surprise. There is none. Instead, let's just call Finn an emo because he wears that hat. That just makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it?
I'll go to planet Owen to get the Guardian.
Once again, showing further proof that the Green Lantern is an absolute pussy.
To kick your ass us out of town and into Narnia.
But don't you have the ring to do that yourself? Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't have one.
You're a fucking idiot.
You always go to Candy Kingdom. What are you, a candy thief?
I like the logic of that statement. Low-key, you go to McDonald's for lunch every single day, and then the manager just comes out and says, yo, what the fuck, dude? You some kind of burger and fry thief or something?
Who plays a Martin Boutique like Halo with Pastor Chief?
Oh shit, he's finally having an epileptic seizure. Quick, someone give him that medicine on his counter.
Who plays a Martin Boutique like Halo with Pastor Chief?
Halo! I am sweating.
Calm down, man.
You're one to talk, asshole. You were going to take his life if he didn't accept your friend request on Facebook.
It's just an epic rap battle.
Just a rap battle. I'm gonna find your English teacher and punch him in the face.
You gotta take a vacation. I prefer Seattle.
Ah! Another meme!
Have you ever heard that I ate a small computer?
Who gives a shit?
When you were flying pilots?
This is the face you make when you're about to have sex with your girlfriend and she whips her dick out in front of you. But you finish anyway.
You were flying pilots? You should have got a tutor.
Hal Jordan wasn't really bad at flying, unless you're talking about him actually flying pilots to other places like he's a taxi driver or something. I'm pretty sure you meant to say jets or planes because, like I said, pilots are not the same thing as those.
I'm not a candy thief. I just like the bubblegum princess.
How does that relate to... You know what? I don't care.
Every princess likes me, but you have one that's not perfect.
Nice rhyming there. Princess and perfect. Are you kidding me? And since when did Hal get a princess? Did I miss a comic or two that had that as a plot point? Implying that I read Green Lantern comics at all?
When I was in the pilot, my name was Ben.
Hey, that footage looks all too familiar.
When I was in the pilot, my name was Ben Human.
Okay. Is there going to be a payoff with this line?
But in season 3 finale, my treehouse was burning.
Apparently not. Again, let's just focus on something completely different. Train of thought, what is that?
But in season 3 finale, my treehouse was burning.
I think he just gave up on lip syncing at this point.
Gonna pause for a second.
Yeah, that's the sound of Matthew finally giving up on this battle. Why did he have to pause there? Just because you're out of breath and can't speak the other lines at the moment doesn't mean you have to stop the beat entirely to ready yourself up again.
I have to say, go burn in hell.
Go burn in hell line. Can I borrow that gun you used, Matthew? Oh, that's right, he killed himself.
Go burn in hell on the highway.
Okay, the subtitles say burn in hell on an or a island. Seriously, fuck your English teacher. But the audio has him say burn in hell on the island. What island? Do I even care to figure out? No, because we're almost about done here, so let's wrap this up.
Also, I'm gonna cut you in half now.
Oh, he's done it, Hal. You really should have accepted his friend request. But now I can do nothing else but to say, rest in peace to you. And this battle! Holy shit! Even back then, as a stupid 12-year-old, I still thought this battle sucked. Looking back at it now after 6 years just makes me realize more that this is a piece of shit. Yes, this was made in 2012 when Matthew was very young. Yes, he didn't have a lot of experience in terms of editing, green screen, and costumes. Does that give him a pass for this battle sucking? Hell no! Costumes are shite. Green Lantern had the only decent costume because it was literally bought from a Halloween store. Backgrounds, well, there are none. It's just his damn kitchen and living room staring at a webcam for God knows how long. There is no editing, just one shot throughout the entire thing. Subtitles hang too high up for us to even see their faces half of the time. The lyrics are anus. They are just anus. No actual insults, no payoffs to some of the lines, no rhyme or reason. Overall, I give this battle a Green Lantern movie out of 10. Yes, it's that bad. Next time, we're gonna take a look at Epic Rap Battles of Extreme again. No, not that one. I'm saving that one for another time. It's gonna take me a while to figure out which battle I want to do, so stay patient. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you do not accept Finn's friend request, he's gonna find you and kill you. Stay safe, children. Oh, thank God. What time is it? Review time! If you make a bad battle, you're gonna have a bad time.